beautiful Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It is not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. If anyone claiming to be me asks you for anything at all, money, donations, e-gifts, it is not me, it is a scam, okay? I will never ask for those things. Also, I do not have Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon, so please keep your wonderful selves safe. If anyone claiming to be me asks you for those things, please report them, okay? Let's get straight to your singles love reading. Now, you may see that I'm in a different location. I've just gone on a vacation for a little while to recharge my batteries and take a little bit of time out for self-care and visit some family. I'm only here for a couple of days, so I will be back in my usual spot for a while. So if you notice that I wasn't there for a little while, I was just taking some time out. Mars is about to go, it's about to transit Leo, so it's a little bit of a bumpy ride around about the 20th of July. I think I mentioned it in my general readings, so just so you're aware, Taurus, I had to take some time out just to sort of move through that energy. Now, also, just to let you know, this is a singles love reading for those who are single looking for new love. I will be doing a twin flame in the next couple of days. Also, I'm doing a career one reading if you're not interested in love at all. So there's a mixed bag. Please check it out, see what's coming on in there and what suits you best. But let's get straight to it. We have the Lover's card. That is the Protagonist energy. You are looking for partnership. Perhaps a soulmate energy. Now you may have a choice because the Lover's card used to be called the Choice, my beautiful Taurus. So this is Gemini energy, but I feel like there's a longing here. Now this could be a longing for the past. I'm not saying you're wanting that past person, but it may be a longing for a love that has gone by. You know, the sort of love, there's different stages of love and different types of love that we experience with different people. You know, a first love is very different than a mad, crazy, passionate love with lots of drama that comes on later on. We've all got different stages. So you may be longing back to the good old days where love was just simple. It was easy. You just found love and opened up to each other and it was just, you know, as simple as that. And then things get a little bit more difficult as we've got baggage. But the Protagonist energy, this is your energy, Taurus. This is your desire to find that level of intimacy with another person that is life-changing, but also on a soulmate level. It's about rawness, it's about honesty, it's about honoring each other's heart and soul and being really open. So you're wanting to find a partnership that is meets you halfway, is reciprocal, balanced, generous, kind, loving, passionate, all of those things. But you want someone who meets you halfway, not someone who's going to make you really work for it or actually make you feel confusion. Now, there may be someone that you disconnected from a while ago. This is a singles love reading. If it comes up, I will mention it. The energy is slightly coming through here. There's some things. It's almost like the person you're dealing with has a lot of regrets, okay, of the way that things got handled. That is coming through, and they may want to come on in here and heal it because we got a Star card. Now, it's interesting, something similar came through on the Scorpio reading. So if you're dealing with Scorpio energy, you've got replacements there. There may be something in that reading for you, but I feel like there's a longing here, okay? So we will see what happens. Now, we got basically two choice cards. Both of these cards, there's a direction that needs to be decided upon, okay? So the Lover's card used to be a choice, so I feel like you will have an option here when it comes to love. We'll come to the Chariot in a moment, but normally on the Chariot card, there's two horses or two sphinxes that suggest you could go in either direction. So I feel like you are the master or the mistress of your own destiny, Taurus, and you get to decide who you want to be with, okay? So we all have free will. But this is the antagonist position. So this is an energy of resistance. We got the Star card. It's like I got it in the reverse for you. So you've had a real test of faith, and that's a similar energy that came through on the Scorpio reading, Taurus, but a real test of faith in love, okay? And I feel like there may be a negativity that surrounds love for you. You may have felt like you don't find people who invest fully in the future with you, or it just never gets to that point where you move forward. So I feel like you've been really doing a lot of looking inwards, a lot of inner illumination happening here. But this is the challenge position. Healing yourself from relationships that you may have separated from. You may have even felt like one person in the past was the one. It was a soulmate energy, and you may have been a little bit confused as to why things did not go the way you'd hoped. So you may be really unpicking things like that. It's almost like picking through the wreckage, or picking through stuff in order to heal it within you. Now, I feel like there is a real potential here for someone from your past to gravitate towards you, because see, Mars, it's interesting. This week, this is the week where Jupiter and Mercury, they sort of harmonize. So, there's an opportunity for people to get back in contact with each other and follow their heart. But then all of a sudden, Mars sidelines and causes drama again around about the 20th. So it's that push and pull energy that I'm personally taking a bit of time out of. But I missed you all so much, so I actually felt called to come back, and my guides were eager to receive me back with the energy. So with this, I feel like you're getting an opportunity to really harmonize with yourself, but also seek a lot of inspiration and illumination in certain areas. When you get this card, this is a renewal of hope. Okay, so the challenge here is to have faith that love that you truly desire is coming along, and that actually it will move forward. It won't keep you stagnant. The Chariot card is a success card. It is a movement forward. It's overcoming any obstacles that get in the way, or any sort of challenges that you've experienced in love, and it is about moving through those blockages to get the love that you truly desire. Now, whether that is overcome any obstacles with someone in the past, that's your call, but as this is a singles reading, I will be trying to keep the energy within the single energy, but if it does come up from the past, I will mention it briefly and I'll move on. The Chariot card indicates you're going to be moving forward. There's a real breakthrough when it comes to love here, but you get to decide. So let's see where this is going. I'm just going to go and get a little bit more detail. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know with regards to single energy? Those looking for love. We got a Tower, so we got a shocking energy here. Now the Tower energy is about change. It just basically means surprise. A lot of people get a little bit nervous when they see Tower, because they think, oh my gosh, my whole world is going to come crumbling down. But it actually just means a chance to rebuild something in a healthier fashion. So if something crumbled, there is an opportunity here for you to... we got a double Chariot there, interesting. So that Tower card is the epiphany moment, or a paradigm shift that allows you to break through any blockages when it comes to love, whether it's, just bad luck. Some people just have, they just say that they have bad luck, but actually that's not true. Some things are blocked for a reason. Here we go. We got some Emperor energy here. Slight resistance with that Emperor energy, but we will clarify it as we go forward. They want me to go one more. Interesting. Thank you so much. We got Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, if you know my... Oh, one more as well. Wow, that's so unusual. I was only going to do 9 cards. We got 9 of Water. Ha! Interesting. Okay, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. So we'll just pop that there. Now we've got an 8 of Air, and we've got a 9 of Water. So this is really interesting. Excuse me. Now the Tower is that paradigm shift. If you know my readings, you'll know that often a Tower is followed by a Wheel of Fortune, or vice versa. This basically means that there is a real turning point, a real breakthrough in terms of love for you. Things that are meant to crumble, unfortunately, they're meant to crumble, and nothing you can do about it is going to make it stop. But there's always a reason, okay? Things fall away because they're no longer necessary to our life, and we hold on for dear life sometimes on relationships that are not good for us, or friendships that are not good for us. We always want to believe in the best in people, Taurus, and you are definitely one of those people who, you're very open-hearted to the people you decide to allow into your inner circle, because you give so much to those people. You kind of expect it in return, and it's not that you're expecting it really, it's that I don't know, it's just that you give so much of yourself. Why wouldn't another person meet you halfway? But I feel like you may have dealt with people, or someone in particular, who is really not invested in something in the same way as you, and it has made you I feel like there was a crumbling moment here, a shock, okay? Now, basically, some upheaval came along to shake up the system. So if you were in a stalemate energy with somebody and nothing was moving, then the Tower comes along, it's fated energy. It's basically the universe coming along to sort of set the whole building on fire, as it were, in order to make you or the other person to make a move. Things have to become so uncomfortable that there is change. So if you feel like nothing's happening in your love life at the moment, they're indicating that things become so stuck in a rut that you feel, you know what, I have to do something about this. So the Tarot comes along to give you that sometimes a little bit of a kick up the you-know-what. And that includes anybody you deal with who may have broken your heart, because we got the Lover's card here, so there's a yearning. I'm going to pull a quick card on that energy to see what we got going on here. But because it was followed by a Three of Pentacles, there's a potential here that something that was looking like it was about to come to a solid position, it was going to get to the Four of Pentacles. It was nearly there into a solid union, just didn't quite make it. So whether that is a third-party situation or there's some sort of shocking moment. We got a King of Pentacles in the reverse. We got, okay. So either you, Taurus, because this is a Taurian card, the King of Pentacles, okay? Or it's someone you were dealing with. Perhaps you were dealing with another Taurian. But the King of Pentacles indicates, in the reverse position, indicates someone who did not follow through, someone who did not invest fully in a relationship and was very guarded. We got the Four of Wands there, very guarded. Now, either this person tried to make you jealous in some way, Taurus, or vice versa. They're showing me a mirror at the moment, so maybe you're dealing with twin flame energy. I'm not sure. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. But there was something here about high-level commitment. I feel like there was a very painful lesson learnt in this relationship in the past. And that may have made you question love in general, feeling like maybe love's not meant for you, or maybe, you're feeling that the universe is not bringing you the love that you truly deserve and desire. That's all about to change, but I feel like whatever shook you to your very core, whatever foundation that got really broken in this union or this past situation, I feel like it actually allows you to move forward. It was a very restrictive energy. Now the Three of Earth here, we got a Three of Earth. So I feel like it's almost like you're thinking about solid foundations with this card, okay? It's almost like healing yourself because something, it looked like it was going to make it but didn't. Okay, I think I need to pull another card on that energy because I'm feeling a real restrictive energy. Now, they just showed me an image, actually, of really beautiful golden... Well, sorry, I'll start again. They showed me an image of really beautiful... it's like green leaves, but there's one golden leaf that is just falling into the green leaves. Either... I mean, if I'm really trying to read it, it's about something that looked really healthy. You know, when you look at a plant or a tree or something, and something, it's really lush, beautiful tree, and then there's this one golden leaf. Either it's suggesting that deep down the tree is not being nurtured. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. It's not being nurtured or watered, and it sheds the first leaf as a first sign that something is not right. Okay, it's a beautiful golden leaf, but it's turned golden because it has now detached itself from the green, healthy tree, as it were. I don't know what they're giving you with that. So either you had seen the cracks in something before, or you noticed that something was no longer being nurtured, and you feel like you've had to disconnect from something, even though you didn't want to. You may have felt like it was going to continue to grow, and there's still potential there. It needs to be nurtured a little bit more, or healed, and overcome the obstacles. I mean, that's your call. We all have free will. Sorry, there's a lot of banging going on at the moment. That's outside. I do apologize. That's got nothing to do with spirit. So just to let you know, I do let you know when there's a knock on like furniture or anything like that. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Okay, so Three of Pentacles here. Yeah, Three of Earth. So as you can see, Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment. Okay, now this person may have been showing up in that Knight of Wands energy, which indicates that someone was transient. But look, you nearly got there. The Four of Wands indicates the finish line, but actually, it's like you're not waiting anymore for this energy. So I feel like someone that you may have not really wanted to disconnect from, but you felt you had to disconnect from this energy. You nearly got to a very solid union, or either you were settling down with this person, moving in with this person, or getting married to this person, but something just crumbled away. Okay, now either that was a third party situation. Now third party doesn't always mean somebody cheated or anything like that, but someone was very immature in their energy and let something get in the way of love. They chose another thing for whatever reason, okay? Now, I feel like this person that you were dealing with has some regrets. That's why their energy is here, okay? But we got a Page of Earth. Now, pages, they often bring new, okay? So I feel like there's someone curious about you. It's taken a long time to get here. I feel like you waited for new love for a very long time, but there is someone showing up, very earthy energy, Taurus. So again, either you're attracting someone who's got very strong earthy placements, Taurus, sorry, they just gave me Toro. In the Scorpio reading earlier, they gave me a lot of Spanish or Hispanic names. I'm channeling, I'm giving you what they're giving me, and they just said I was going to say Taurus, of course, but they gave me Toro, so which is obviously the same thing. So I'm not sure how it's relevant to the reading. My guides are not giving me that at the moment, but anyway, please bear with it. As I said, the energy is often very bumpy and cloudy during this time, but I'm still called to read today. So the Page of Earth indicates there's been a bit of a rocky time when it comes to love, but there's definitely a solid union coming on in here. And it's someone who's very curious about you, someone who wants to build a solid foundation with you first, someone who's not going to be restricted in their energy, someone who may be a little bit younger than you, so that may put you off at first. But I feel like they want you to not be overthinking about age or anything like that, who's older than who or who's younger than who. They're just indicating here that there is a beautiful connection coming on in. Someone who's really curious, wants to get to know you on a very deep level. It's going to come as quite a surprise, okay? This person's going to come out of the blue. And but I need to pull a card on it because I'm feeling there is a curiosity about you already here in this card. So perhaps there is someone who has their eye on you. Let me just see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please? The Fool card. Okay, so the Fool card in the reverse. This is someone who, someone that you may have felt was not willing to take a leap of faith with you, okay? They're still curious about you. I feel like the Emperor energy here, especially in the resistance position, is indicated that this person was either an immature energy, or they're scared in some way, they have let their fears get in the way, very restricted in their emotions. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. I mean, we got another Three of Pentacles to clarify in a Knight of Swords. Someone who is not really taking action towards you. There may be a third party involved, or there's a reason why this person feels they cannot connect to you or take a leap of faith. Now, either, I mean, I gotta say it, either they've got somebody else, or they're putting their work above the union, or they're putting their own healing above the union. This person seems to never really take full action here, the Knight of Swords. They may, you know, sometimes push you away on purpose, but it's interesting, this person has got a push-pull kind of energy themselves. They're very curious about you. They like to drop in every so often, see what you're up to. But I feel, I mean, just, this must be the person from the past. This curiosity, because there's two energies here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? Yeah, this person's still stuck on you. They still think about you a lot, okay? This person, though, they destroyed your sort of hope in love in the first place, and because of their inaction. So it's almost like nobody keeps you on hold, Taurus. What's the point in going backwards? You're the sort of person who, you know, you put your whole heart and soul into something, and if it's not met the first time or the second time, I feel you're nobody's fool, okay? I feel like you're moving on here. And that's not to say if you want to get back with someone, can you heal it? Of course you can. You've got the Star card here. You've got the Chariot, which means you can overcome the obstacles and heal things should you wish to. And, you know, I do feel like this person thinks about you. I have to clarify this card right here. But the Eight of Air indicates a release of denial, seeing things as they truly are. If someone is very, how can I put that? Could you please guide me? They just said Terry to me, Terry. So either your name is Terry or that is the person you're dealing with's name. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course, so please take it as it resonates. If it does not resonate for you, doesn't mean it's not your reading, just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading. If someone continuously does not meet you halfway, Taurus, I feel like you're really seeing that, and I feel like you're releasing the fear. I feel like once upon a time you used to overthink this, but I feel like you are actually releasing that now. Every time this person may come back on in, you're like, you know what, I know the way this goes. I know the pattern. I see it. I feel like you're trying to release it, actually. Okay, the Chariot card indicates that direction. So there's definitely two energies coming through here. Okay, now you may not know who the new person is, but you definitely know who the past person is, even if you haven't heard from this person in a while. The Tower says this could be quite a surprise, maybe an unwanted one. You may feel like this person tries to set you back. Let me just clarify this. Can you please clarify the Tower with the Chariot for my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know with regards to this situation? Yeah, guarded energy. And there's a conversation here that has been left unsaid. Okay, now the Queen of Air, the Queen of Swords there, this one here, Queen of Swords, she's nobody's fool. Okay, she sees things very clearly and spots a lie straight away. She's got the sword of BS, and you know, you've got strong, healthy boundaries now. You may be very guarded against this person because you don't want to let them in and let them run amok with your heart like they did last time, but I still feel like this person's coming on in. Okay, they do want to talk, actually. No matter who they've been, where they've been, this person always thinks back to you. The Seven of Wands often indicates that you're above competition, and that this person sees that you're second to none, and they've made a bit of a mistake. Okay, now, I mean, we're all human. We all make mistakes. Things are not black and white. I understand that some people are cruel and they push people away, and I'm not here to condone that behavior at all. But I feel like this person is almost having an epiphany. They're having a moment of karma. Okay, and I mean, I feel like they want to talk about how guarded they were with you, and how. But I'm not sure you're willing. I feel like the Queen of Swords often turns her back to the past. Okay, so I feel like you're in that energy. You didn't want to, but I feel like you had to. Justice in the reverse. This person was unkind, pushed you away, has a lack of accountability. Okay, you may not trust this person either. So I feel like, why would you go back to that? Doesn't mean they're not going to try. Tower, yeah, the reason why. Look at that. But actually, this relationship, I know it's painful, but it taught lessons, and it's opened you up to, and I hate to say it, Taurus, but we all have to go through that. It's a very painful process, but it actually opens you up to meet somebody sweeter, okay? Someone who is more in line with your energy. As you can see, those two people, they are forever changed by fate. Meeting this person, you may have wished you never met this person, but as you can see, those two people, they've taken a leap of faith into the unknown. They're stuck in a prison, in triggered energy or wounded energy. This person does think about you a lot and the way that they dealt with the union. I feel like they made some bad choices, and they're really thinking about it. It's going round and round in circles, okay? Especially how they treated you unfairly. Okay, so expect some sort of conversation around that to come on in. I feel like this person they're not going to come in thick and fast, this one. Okay, I feel like even though the Chariot's there, I feel like this person's been thinking about it a long time, methodically thinking. We've got Gemini energy, Aquarius, we've got Cancerian energy. We've also got a bit Aries, Scorpio. Because Leo is... as I said, Mars is transiting Leo energy. I would expect this person to come on in round about the 20th of July onwards into August, because that's the chaotic energy, and this person brings a lot of that, okay? Now let's clarify. Yeah. I was just going to clarify one more thing as to how you feel about this situation. And we got the World card, and we got these Eight of Swords. I feel like you think this is over, okay? Because you've done a lot of overthinking in this, and you feel like to stay where you are is to keep yourself stuck. So I feel like you're entering a new phase, and I feel like you think it's done. There's moments where you overthought this relationship, and it may have given you a lot of mental conflict, but I feel like you're really trying to free yourself up. I mean, that Eight of Air indicates you're releasing, you're trying to release yourself. As you can see, the Eight of Air here is, you know, that figure is stuck, but she can actually untie her hands and take off the blindfolds. See that all the swords are pointed down in a protective energy rather than in a, an energy of threat. So there's no threat here, but I feel like you may have kept yourself stuck in a cycle with this person from the past for a long time. And the Eight of Air here indicates you're releasing that. This is a different deck. It's a good tarot by Colette Baron Reid. You only read the uprights in this deck. Now we got the Emperor here. So definitely high energy coming on in here with in terms of a love relationship. I do feel like there's a restriction here. Now, I feel like the restriction is in some way connected to age, okay, or maturity or something. So I'm just going to pull another card on that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know? Now, they just gave me the name McPherson. McPherson. So if your name is McPherson or the person you're dealing with is McPherson, there's something in this message for you. Okay, Okay, so we've got the Two of Pentacles here and we got the Ten of Swords. So either you were dealing with someone in the past who either, two-timed you or, caused you a lot of confusion. You may have felt they juggled you. The Ten of Swords indicates it was a very painful ending, and some of the residue from that relationship may have made you feel a little bit stuck, okay? And it made you feel a little bit less confident in yourself if you felt like this person was younger than you or older than you. There's just a little bit of residue about age. I'm not sure why. It rarely comes through on my readings, but it is coming through today. We got the Magician. So they're indicating basically what you bring about, what you think about, you bring about. It's a state of mind. The Magician card indicates that you are in control of your own destiny. If you feel like you'll never meet new love, Taurus, you're right, because you'll lose the motivation and the faith to call it in. But if you feel like there is new love for you, then you're also right, because you're manifesting it. You're very strongly connected to the universe at this time, so there's definitely a new start coming on in here for you. That is soulmate energy, actually. Someone who is going to commit to you on a very deep level, but it's going to start slow. I'm not going to give you, I'm not going to tell you something that's not there. I feel like it is definitely slow energy. But it is a wish, it is a love relationship. It's a wish come true. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Okay, no more waiting. Okay, you're moving on. And also, it's almost like you're releasing any fears here. The Moon card, you're seeing things super clearly. All those illusions, all those fears, they're definitely being moved out of the way. But again, there's choice. They're giving me choice. Six of Swords indicates spirits guiding you out of tumultuous energy. So any troubled waters with regards to love, any emotional turbulence that you felt in other relationships, they're moving you to something more grounded, an energy that, how can I put that? An energy that doesn't keep you hanging or make you feel confused as to where you stand. Now, it's interesting because I'm going to pull a card on that Hangman in reverse on its own, because the Hangman in reverse indicates you looking at, how can I put that? Missed opportunities and indecision. So I feel like you're being called away from anything that you thought was a missed opportunity or anybody who kept you waiting, as in, they were undecided. Taurus, how dare they? How dare they be undecided? They're either all in or they're all out. I mean, I know life isn't black and white like that, but people forget when they're dealing with other people's lives. How can I put that? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. So they're giving me, people forget that time is so short and that we're all very insular beings at first. And, we should also think about the way that we're carrying ourselves and how it affects other people. So, you may be thinking, I'm not really all into this relationship. I'm just going to see how it goes. But the other person may be well into it and be like, so it's about honesty and openness and saying what we hope for, because we got to remember it's another person's life that they're kind of investing in you or vice versa. And they're kind of like, if the other person's not into you or them or whatever, that life is being put on hold and stopping them, preventing them from moving forward to meet somebody that they're meant to be with. Okay, now it's really interesting. They're showing me it's like a little hornet just hovering. Okay, beautiful little hornet. I don't feel like it's menacing. I feel like it's really curious, but yeah, okay. This person's still very curious. Look at that, the separation, the lovers. But they're still, this person was very unfair. Now, because they're showing me that hornet again, I'll have to look up what hornets mean. But hornets, I guess they sting, right? So, but I feel like it's curious. It's like hovering. So either this person's hovering and the person who stung you in the past is coming on in. I feel like there's no malice here, but I feel like the lack of accountability. And I feel like with the lovers in the reverse, that just means someone who's separated from you who has a lot of feelings of regret, okay? So I feel like this person may reach out and tell you about the regrets. They don't see the damage they may be doing by connecting to you in that way if they're not willing to do anything about the relationship. Let me see what this person in the past's intentions are before I move into the new. What's the person from the past intentions? Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? We didn't really want them to show up, but they did. Queen of Cups, they're feeling a little bit insecure. Okay, they're feeling a little bit unloved, a little bit left out. You may be saying, well, that's their fault. That's what I just heard someone say, well, that's their fault. Ooh. Queen of Swords. Ooh, okay. So either you are not talking to them or they're not talking to you. If they put you in a third party situation, we got two queens here. Okay, so it looks like just be mindful. Use your intuition if this person comes back calling. Just see if there's any red flags there. Because when you get two court cards, I mean, it could be that there's two people involved, but it could also be this energy of either you're not talking to them and you've taken the love away, because why would you keep giving love to something that is keeping you on hold? But this person, I feel like they want to come back on in. The Five of Cups, this person, the person who abandoned you or abandoned a relationship here, they're feeling a lot of regret, okay, and they're coming back. Can you please clarify if the two queens are one energy or two people for my beautiful Taurus before, whoa. Now they're indicating it's two people, so either this person is separated from something. Could also be that it was two people, as in advice from a friend or a mother or a father. I mean, it's a female energy, but doesn't have to be. So it could be that someone gave bad advice or something like that. There's conflict. Okay, so it's like this person is separating from the thing that caused the conflict in the first place, whatever this is, okay? Anyway, let's move on from that energy. Unless this person shows physical action towards you to really want to make things right, then, then of course, there's no point. But we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So fate is intervening to bring you something that is right for you, bring you someone who is right for you. Oh my gosh, they just show me they've shown me earlier, they showed me a really huge white butterfly. Just now they show me a massive golden butterfly. They've never shown me anything like this before. It's huge, and it went so fast. So I'm gonna have to look that up, what a golden butterfly is. But I feel like the butterfly, often indicates stages. You got the caterpillar stage, then the chrysalis, and then the butterfly stage. So you may have felt like you're in the chrysalis stage where nothing was happening, there's no love coming in, and now it's a golden time to blossom. I feel like this is the right moment for the right person to come on in, and it's going to hit you by surprise. So looking for new love, definitely someone new coming on in here, and it is a wish fulfillment. Destiny is intervening, so I feel like you're going to meet somebody quite out of the blue, and be careful we got a little energy joining, okay? The candle's going crazy. Be careful what you wish for, Taurus, because if you're manifesting the person from the past, that person's going to show up in your world, okay? Now they're just giving me Watkins. So if your name is Watkins, or maybe it's a nickname, or it's a place perhaps, please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Can you please guide? Okay. Now we got the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So they're indicating here that you may be really focused on your work or your commitments to being resourceful with money at this time, and you feel like you're not investing in settling down energy with love. Okay, so you may want to, for example, you may want to meet somebody and meet a soulmate and connect to someone on that deeper level, but they're asking you to look at the lifestyle that you're building. Do you have time for love? Do you because the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse is a bit of a workaholic energy, okay? So you may be focusing your energy and attention elsewhere, and if you're looking for love, we do have to put our focus on things that we do want to manifest. So if you're busy building an empire, being an entrepreneur or something like that, they are indicating that have a little bit of time to manifest for love, because it's no good just sitting there at 3 a.m. in the morning thinking, oh damn, it'd be really there was a real bang there. That was that was actually Spirit, okay? They're indicating this is very important. So it's very important to remember manifesting at 3 a.m. in the morning going, damn, I wish I had someone to cuddle up to at night. I mean, that's like an afterthought. They really want you to spend a little bit of time, even if it's 10 minutes, to really just manifest new love if that's what you're hoping for. But we do have a Judgment card, so that indicates that there is a weighing up of options here. Judgment card is a card of second chances, but it's also about listening to your heart and seeing if you really want to experience the past again. I feel that the energy is no, you want to move forward, because that Chariot card is right there, but they are indicating that you get an opportunity to heal something with someone in the past first, and then new love comes on in. Can you tell me about the new love that's coming on in? I feel like they're earth energy, so either another Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We've also got Aries energy coming through. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Okay, so they're indicating here, Taurus, it's really interesting. I will go again, but it's really interesting because what they're indicating here is that there is a person coming in for you that is a divine counterpart, okay? But, and don't shoot the messenger when I say this, because I'm sure you're going to say, I'm ready. But they're indicating there's an abundance of opportunities coming on in for you to find your soulmate. But the Empress in the reverse, and this is a Taurus and a Libra card, it's indicating that maybe you're not ready yet, or maybe you are not. What I'm getting two energies from this. One is the seeds that you've sown with somebody in the past, okay? It did not go to term, and I feel like you're no longer willing to invest in that. But what I do get is it knocked your confidence a little bit and made you feel a little bit lesser, or you're dealing with some stuff. I feel like you're really focusing on you right now, but I feel like right now, it's almost like you don't want to be dependent on others. And Taurus, you were never dependent on others at all. You're very self-sufficient. But there's just an energy here at the moment where it's like, I'm not ready to settle down in that energy yet. I'm not ready for it. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why that's showing up, especially since this is a singles reading. It's almost like maybe you're focusing on career. Can you show me what the focus is if the Empress is showing up in the reverse? Can you please? How would you like to receive? Okay. Business. So the Emperor card indicates, you're waiting for the right one and you're not willing to just entertain any old body, which is perfect, of course. But the Emperor card can be a restrictive energy that you're thinking about. Business is a very good business energy, someone who strategically plans for the future. So you may be thinking, you know what, I'm going to get myself sorted financially, and I'm going to, build a home for myself and all of those things. And I'm going to be in a position where then I'm ready for love. But unfortunately, love doesn't work on those terms, okay? Love comes on in when you're least expecting it, okay? And you got a Tower moment and a Wheel of Fortune. So you may feel like you're not ready for love, but love is coming for you, okay? It's really interesting. It is coming for you, but you may feel like you're not ready. So I'm just going to put these back, and I'm just going to see... Taurus may feel like they're not ready. What's happening? We've got Page of Wands coming right in. Very guarded because of what happened in the past, okay? So Page of Wands is basically a new passion. Someone, again, maybe to do with age, someone younger than you, or this is Sagittarian energy. So someone very fiery coming on in with Sagittarian placements. I feel like they're very grounded in Earth, though. Very passionate. This person is very adventurous. I feel like this person's going to really, it's very hot and really hot. Yeah, I feel it's a very hot energy that's coming on in towards you. But we got the Seven of Wands, which is very guarded energy. Okay, so Taurus, they just want you to look at that. The Five of Swords in the reverse indicates, you're just maybe getting over someone who is very sabotaging, and it's about trusting someone with your heart again. It's very difficult to do. I mean, I've been there. It's so difficult to do, but love does not work on those timings. Sometimes it's just going to come on in. How would you like to see? Thank you so much. Okay, so yeah. The Death card and the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So something that maybe you were working on, that maybe you wanted to repair. It's made you feel like you've lost a bit of hope in getting to a relationship that will sort of meet the finish line, as it were, but I see that you're actually going to meet somebody new that you're going to settle down with and invest in a future with. I feel like you'll move in with this person, okay? I feel like your friends will love this new person that comes on in, and I feel like it's a very committed, happy union that is actually soulmate energy. I feel like it's there is a soulmate coming on in here for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, and they're going to meet you halfway. We'll just go a little bit more before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Anything more my beautiful Taurus needs to know before? Work. They're giving it again, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. And an unfinished lesson. Interesting. An unfinished lesson about, they're indicating about walking away from union. Totally. So either you just swore off, like, I'm never going to get into a committed, deep relationship ever again. But then I'd ask myself, why are you looking at a singles reading? But, I mean, we're all curious. The Moon card is about fears. It's about illusions that may have come from other situations that we've kept with us. False evidence appearing real, as it were. And it's like things that we tell ourselves that people may have said to us, like, you'll never get anyone as good as me, or you'll never meet anyone that will love you in the way that I love you. Those things that horrible people say when they're hurt. Hurt people, okay? So those things, sometimes we carry those things in the back of our head, and it prevents us from moving on. We start to believe them. We start to believe the narrative that other people tell us, and that's unacceptable. Also, we got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which is an indication of either putting your attention elsewhere, workaholism, or, not finding time to invest in love or in oneself or what you truly want. We got the World card in the reverse there as well, which indicates a lesson or a delay on opening up to new love coming on in. You might be saying, well, I haven't seen any new love coming on in, Baba, but there is someone coming on in here, but they're younger. So I feel like there's almost like an excuse at first as to why you should not connect to this person. The Seven of Pentacles indicates you may decide to want to walk away from it. So there's a real resistance. But the Ten of Wands indicates that you're very close to letting down some baggage that you've been holding from a past person, and that allows someone new to come on in for you, okay? We'll go one more, because they just asked me to. Now, they're just giving me something, Marcus. So if your name is Marcus, or you're dealing with a Marcus, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. If it does not resonate for you, doesn't mean it's not your reading, just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading. They said this is all, okay? Yeah. So I'll leave that there. They just want you to have a look at confidence, okay, and avoidance. I rarely get an energy reading like this, Taurus. There's definitely someone coming on in here, but I feel like you will push it away first before you even connect to it. I feel like there's someone who really wants to get to know you better, but I feel like you've retreated when it comes to finding deep love or that happy ever after because of what happened in the past. They don't want you to be defined by your past. And Taurus, you're not the sort of person to allow that to happen. But there is someone coming on in here, and it's everything you wish for. Spirit is sending you someone who's very fated, someone who's got very strong earth energy, also with some fire energy. I would say Aries, even Sagittarius energy coming on in as well. And I feel like it's a very passionate connection, but it's almost like you don't trust it because of what's happened in the past. So just be a little bit mindful of that, okay? But I feel like it's something that's going to start really small, very slowly, and it's going to build, and it's very, very solid, dependable. This person's very loyal, okay? They're very curious about you. They really want to get to know you better, and I feel like this new person actually wants to invest and be walking by your side through thick and thin, the good times and the bad. This new person is everything you wish for. That Nine of Pentacles says everything you ever wish for in a person is coming towards you. This is wish fulfillment. Just be careful what it is that you're trying to manifest, because it will show up in your world, okay? So if you're wanting new, healthy new energy, it's definitely coming on in here, okay? Now they just give me one more thing. So they're giving me the name, I guess it's a name. They're saying K K. I mean, it could be initial, but I feel like it's a name, K, perhaps K-A-Y or something like that. Kai, K, I think, well, K. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, okay? So I will leave that there. If it doesn't resonate for you, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading. Wow, okay, they only wanted me to have one trinket. I close my eyes when I pick the trinkets, so obviously you can't see that, so you do have to trust me on this. Wow. So they give me a tree. Okay, so that's obviously very, very important when it comes to the image that it gave right at the beginning of the reading, which is that sort of luscious green tree and then a yellow leaf, golden leaf that just falls from it, and sort of, it's almost like there's someone coming on in here and a huge golden butterfly. Gold is very important, okay? Maybe it's a signifier. Also, they just showed me 444. Okay, so if you start to see 444, you have been seeing it recently, there's something in this message for you. But when you get the tree, this is the tree of life, tree of knowledge, okay? You're about to plant roots with somebody that's very deep. It's almost like family tree, so you will actually settle down with this person. It will grow exponentially, and I feel like a deep commitment is here, but I feel like you've learned a lot. You've had to learn a lot. You sacrifice a lot in love, and I feel like you've done a lot of learning to the point where you may actually push love away at first because of what's happened in the past. But just be mindful of that. You're still healing. Be good. Even if you've been healing for like 10 years, and then someone shows up, and you're like, wow, I haven't gone on a date in 10 years. You meet somebody, all those wonderful insecurities come back, like, oh my gosh, I haven't dated. Can I still remember how to date someone? Oh my gosh, there was a big old pandemic. Can I remember how to talk to somebody? All those fears come back, okay? And we instinctively push someone away first because we're a little bit nervous to show our true selves. But I feel, Taurus, you're beautiful. You got a wonderful heart here. It is longing to find new love deep down. Make sure you got time for it, and you're going to be overcoming any obstacles that you feel have been in the way for you to meet this new love and actually connect on a deeper level. There's a lot of dynamics that go on here. Okay, if you want to heal the relationship with the person in the past, of course you can. Where would you like this? They want me to put it on the Chariot card. Of course you can. Now I'm just going to pull a quick card on that actually, because I didn't really address that energy. But it looks like that person really doesn't take action. But I'll just, as I thought about it, I will. They just said McQueen. McQueen. Now, I only think of, when I think of McQueen, I think of the famous actor, Steve McQueen. Wasn't he in something that he broke out of prison or something? I don't know why that's coming up, but it is. We got the King of Pentacles again. Okay, so someone who did not invest. But this Taurus, this is your energy. So either you were dealing with another Taurus, or this is you not wanting to really invest in that relationship from the past anyway. It feels like you're done there. Let me just clarify one more. What's their intention when they're coming towards you? Yeah, they want to be a little bit more balanced, okay? This person wants to sort of meet you halfway, but I feel like it's a bit too late. It's almost like this person sees how wonderful and generous you were to them, regardless of your wish fulfillment. But yeah, they recognize that they abandoned the connection. I got to be honest, this person, they've got really strong energies of, as soon as they start to get committed or close to somebody, they disconnect. Okay, I feel like they're still working through that energy. So just be mindful of that. But you are their wish fulfillment. Okay. This person, if you've gone cold or silent on this person, they do not like being left out in the cold by you, but I really feel like they did something first to make you be like this, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonated in this reading. It's a bit of a, on the hoof kind of energy reading. Apologies if you feel it isn't as deep as usual, but I will leave it there. I hope something connects to you. I'll be back in my usual space in the next couple of days. If something resonates, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Taurus. Love and light.